Hi, John McHale here, Editorial Director of Military Embedded Systems Magazine, coming at you from our booth at the AUVSI xPonential Show. To my left, I have Dawn Zoldi, President and founder of P3Tech Consulting and host of the Dawn of Drones podcast, and often a contributor to our magazine. So, what we're talking about today is the trends at the show, but also an event that happened on Monday where Dawn asked me to be a guest moderator for her workshop called Law Tech Connect. Dawn, can you tell us a little bit about what Law Tech Connect is?
Yeah, absolutely. So when I created my company, P3Tech, in October 2019, one of the major reasons I actually created it was to get lawyers to these kinds of expos so that there could be rich dialogue, because what you don't want is a bunch of lawyers and policymakers in a back room fomenting regulations, laws, and policies that don't know about the technology. And I was finally able to do it this year with AUVSI. It's the first one. So excited. It was so fun all day long. We were able to get 8 CLE, or continuing legal education credits. That's for huge. The lawyers. The really cool thing, John, I don't know if you knew this, 50% of the audience was lawyers, and 50% was from industry.
Oh, we split down the middle.
We split down the middle, as were my panels. So my dream really came true. And oh, by the way, John stepped into the fray, some last minute shuffles, planes that didn't arrive, etc. And he moderated a panel for us. So that was great. Thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome. And that was a good panel too. It was covering liability issues or trends from air, ground, and sea, and we had attorneys that were focused on each particular domain, including one from the Navy, and also 2 civilian attorneys. So we learned a lot, and we also learned that as much as we know, there's a lot we don't know, and just like the technology is evolving, so is the case for liability, and also the history and how they're going to litigate things down the road.
Absolutely.
So it's all kind of up in the air right now. But the show itself, how are you finding the event, the overall event here at SPSI?
I wish I could see more. I mean, I've been so busy, honestly, just doing other things. When I say other things, working with clients or doing my own podcast, I haven't had a chance to really deeply run around. I mean, I've done a quick once around, but right after this, I'm going to go around and walk and start talking to people finally. Day, 2.5 into it. But man, the energy is incredible. So many companies here, international colleagues finally able to come back to the show. So many drones everywhere.
Go figure.
I mean, no, this is multi-domain, right? This is air, land, and sea.
They even have drone races here if you get to the show.
There is a big educational component.
Exactly.
So just really incredible this year.
And the show's evolved. It used to be very much a military event with the big platforms like a Predator, or the Global Hawk was always featured on the show floor. Now it's a lot of the mini drones that you see flying around.
It is.
And it's also a lot of hobbyists. But what I was heartened to see, because the show kind of went away from the military, was talking to a lot of folks on the floor. They're seeing a lot of military customers, so to speak, come by the booth looking to learn more and how they can integrate the commercial technology into military systems, which is a big trend. And I know Dawn has covered that for us in her contributions as a writer for us. And can you talk a little bit, Dawn, about where people can find out more information about you and your podcast?
Yeah, absolutely. So the podcast is called The Dawn of Drones, and it's every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Streams across a lot of platforms, but anchored to Drone Life magazine, Drone Life News. And it's on their YouTube channel. But yeah, we dedicate every single month to a different theme, and we did dedicate the month of February to dual-use technologies. So a couple articles wound up, in fact, the one here with my picture on the front is about Northrop Grumman, and who was our sponsor that month, and their really cool counter-UAS system that can be used not only on the battlefield, but at the borders and things of this nature. There's obviously a mitigation piece to it that doesn't need to be utilized. The fine fix and all of those things are for anybody, including critical infrastructure and police. But so that's where you can find that. You can also find out more information on my website, www.p3techconsulting.com. And I am on every single possible social media platform except for TikTok right now. I have my own Patreon page too. So it's either going to be under P3 or Dawn Zoldi. You can Google all those and they'll pop up.
And you can come to militaryembedded.com to kind of read more of our articles about unmanned systems in the military market and some of Dawn's bylines, my own and our other writers. And also you can come by our booth if you're still around today and get a chance to win an actual drone. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.
See ya.